We're here today at one of two of IWEA annual conferences that take place each year, where we have around 400 to 450 people from all aspects of the wind industry. Everything from the turbine suppliers, engineers, consultants, planners, and people involved in policy and regulation as well. One of the big highlights of today's conference is a study that we're launching where it outlines that wind energy was very, very cost effective for the consumer to provide renewable electricity. We will reach 30% of our electricity supply from wind by the end of this year. We'll have employed over 4,500 people in the sector, and it came at a net cost of less than €1 per household per year over the last 20 years. Another very exciting presentation we have at the conference today is our 70 by 30 analysis. It outlines how Ireland can provide 70% of our electricity from renewables by 2030, growing from 40% in 2020, without increasing the cost for the consumer. So we are no longer just clean energy, we are now also the most cost-effective form of energy for the consumer to use over the next decade.
Europe sees Ireland as one of the model countries for the successful development of wind energy and the integration of that variable wind energy into the rest of the energy system. Already over 1/4 of your electricity comes from wind in Ireland. That number is going to get much bigger still. Crucially, you are succeeding in integrating that in your electricity market and your energy system.
The IWEA conference is a great place to network with the industry, and we find that a lot of policy is discussed through the Q&A sessions, but also there's a lot of solutions found during just a cup of coffee. IWEA believes that it's possible to have 70% renewable electricity on the grid by 2030. It's not only technically feasible, but it's also cost neutral to the consumer. We have one of the best resources in Europe, and we have one of the best grids at integrating renewable electricity. So we can be leaders, and we should be leaders. 70% may sound ambitious, but it is totally feasible.